What is going on, YouTube world? A-Fizzle here on this Monday, April 20th, 2026. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. It is beginning of a new work week for most of us. Not all of us, but most. But today is an anniversary. As y'all know, April 20th is my YouTube anniversary, and today marks 19 years since I first started up a YouTube account, my original channel. If you've been around this channel when I do my YouTube anniversaries, whether it was the 7 years, 10 years, 11 years, and so on, you already know the backstory behind that previous account. I don't feel the need to reiterate that again because I don't want to come off like a broken record, keep telling y'all the same story over and over. You could just go back to the previous YouTube anniversary videos to know what's going on. But yeah, today marks 19 years. And the thing is, obviously, you know, you've been on here as long as I have. You're going to have your trials and tribulations. You're going to have your ups and downs. It's part of the YouTube game. And I know from what I've been hearing about certain changes that are bound to happen this year. We'll see what happens. So, but yeah, it's not really like a milestone year because like 19 years is not really a milestone. Just mainly like, hey, you made it for 19 years. Congratulations. So, what do I expect to happen as we go into year 20? Not really much, per se. You know, I don't really expect any major changes to happen on this channel. You could basically just continue to receive the same old A-Fizzle Productions type vibe, whether it's any event, whether it's concert, like a concert series, whatever, you know. That's basically what you can expect for this channel for year 20. Obviously, it is baseball season now. I do want to go to a Braves game this year. We'll see how that works out. Cleanstones games, we're definitely, those have been revving up here. I actually got a Cleanstones vlog coming for y'all this week, so y'all be looking out for that. And we got an event coming up or two, right before Mother's Day. You already know about the tacos and tequila festival. I think that is gonna be inside, so at the Civic Center. So rain, sleet, or shine, I will be there. And when I get paid again, I'm gonna go ahead and try to book my ticket to get my ticket for the show, for the festival, because I do like tacos, don't get me wrong, and I obviously like tequila, so, and margaritas, whatever. So we just don't do it on Tuesday because everybody else is doing it. So that's why I said the whole boycott Taco Tuesday. But truth be told, I really do like tacos. I'm still disappointed that Del Taco is closed down here. Hopefully that will be reopening sometime this year. I also like going to Mexican restaurants, so you know, so we do like tacos. But other than that, like, don't expect anything drastic to change. But I will say this, like, about the trials and tribulations, everything I went through on YouTube, it's a blessing I have been here 19 years, like, because, like, I think, you know, because like a lot of people who came after me, they did what they did, and they want to get community strikes and whatnot, have their channels terminated, they come back, get them terminated again. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I only got one strike ever, but that was like early on in my YouTube days, like when that strike happened, because somebody flagged my video and got taken down, and I wound up getting a community strike over it. But it only lasted for 6 months. It got it went away, and I've not had a community strike ever since. I have had videos being taken down due to copyright infringement. You know, some of those videos were altered, and I put them right back up, and haven't had a problem with those. So nonetheless, I've been very fortunate to not have any community strikes moving forward since then. And especially as raw and uncut my content could be. But I guess, even though my content can be raw and uncut, I guess it's a little tamer compared to most who are raw and uncut and just really go balls to the wall out there and they probably get in trouble over that. So I think that may be a difference between my content and others that had this whole raw and uncut mentality. So I think another thing is like one thing I definitely kind of changed on my channel from last couple of years is mainly just like not do random videos just because, just to put some content out there. You got people who put out random videos, and Twitch is on. People do what they do on their channel. I'm gonna do what I do on my channel. So I want to make sure that when I put out content, that content has some meaning behind it. It's make it a reason why I'm putting out this specific content. So that's kind of like my theme over the last in recent memory as far as like doing YouTube videos. So but yeah, other than that, nothing else left to say. So let's start year 20 off on this right note. Hopefully year 20 will be a great year for A-Fizzle Productions here on YouTube. Hopefully it'll be the best year so far here at A-Fizzle Productions for A-Fizzle Productions on YouTube, if I get words out. Now next year it will be a milestone year. Now obviously and I will say this one piece in relation to the two channels, like today marks my 19-year YouTube anniversary. Now for this channel, this very channel that you're watching this on, this channel will also be 19 years old, but it'll be 19 years old on December 13th. So this channel will have a 19-year YouTube anniversary. But you already know, first ever channel started today, April 20th, 420 for all the smokers out there. Smoke responsibly, y'all. And smoke one for me, because I don't smoke. I don't really care for weed or marijuana. It's like I could give you some insights about drinks, but when it comes to that weed and all that, I can't give you any insights at all. I can't tell you which gas is the best. And I will say this. I'm gonna say this one little piece, because this at times this does irritate me. It's usually the Caucasians who do this for the most part. When I'm out and about, I get some people who ask me like, where can they buy weed and all that. Let it be known, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke marijuana. I know nothing about that type of stuff. I'm not about that life. I don't know any serious connections to who can sell you weed, I don't know any of that, because I'm not around that environment. Like, I know people who smoke it per se, but I don't ask them where they get it from, because as a non-weed smoker, I really don't care. So please, if you're watching this video, you see me out and about, please stop asking me, where can you find some weed? I don't know. You're asking the wrong individual. And stop stereotyping us too. Just because I'm this doesn't mean I'm a weed smoker, okay? That really does irritate me to the 10th power. But with that being said, next year will be my 20-year YouTube anniversary. I almost said lockversary, but YouTube anniversary. I don't know what I got in store for next year when we get to 20. I will say this. Next year, April 20th will be on a Tuesday. So if you're expecting me to do a La Crib honoring the 20-year YouTube anniversary, you can go ahead and cancel that. Y'all know I don't do La Cribs during the week. I did that one time back in November, but that was because I was off. But nonetheless, yeah, don't expect the La Crib to happen for that. If it was on the weekend, maybe I consider it, but that's not the case. So but maybe I'll think of something for for the 20-year I say lockversary anyway, for the 20-year YouTube anniversary for next year. Well, I'll think of something for then, but until then, I'm just gonna focus on my YouTube 10-year turning 19 today, because we gotta get through 19 first before we get to 20. But nonetheless, I think that's pretty much gonna be about it. I just wanted to share this with y'all right quick. Hope y'all have a great Monday. Hope y'all have a great 420 for all the smokers out there. Hope y'all have a great work week. let's get through this. We gotten through all these work weeks so far. Let's get through this one as well. Y'all stay out of trouble. Watch y'all drinking. Don't warrant the police to pull you over and send you to jail for a DUI. Don't beat up on your baby mama. Don't beat up on your baby daddy and get an assault charge. Don't do any of that. Let's all live peacefully and let's get through this work week. I'll holler at y'all later.